Sins showing again. Continuation of the dragon's fight against Nusjurō. After dragon uses awakening. Some time ago, the leader of the revolutionary forces had the chance to awakening from the power of his devil fruit to create. There's a big storm here, Jose. When using that ability, he sent strong winds and lightning strikes. Go to the place where Goros is. Jupiter and Warkuri are present. Dragon did that because she saw her pressure in the fight against that Goros. After his colleagues were helped, he immediately stopped the storm of his awakening. Then, get back to focusing on fighting Goros and Nusjurō said. So it turns out that's the power. The awakening that he often heard about in the past. So in the past, when the world government investigates the matter of the dragon, there is a lot of information. Where did the dragon create a big storm in the battlefield area to defeat many? You suffer at once. Even hearing such abilities makes people. You'll understand right away. That thing. It's part of the strength. Awakening his devil fruit. Because indeed, Im-sama once told the Goros that out there is a devil fruit of the mythical Zoan type that is a rain god, who can create a storm, if the user has reached the stage of awakening. So, from the word Im-sama, it's clear that the devil fruit eaten by that dragon. Indeed, it is one of the mythical Zoan gods. That is the rain god, the same type as Luffy's devil fruit. That is the mythical sun god Zoan. Now, finally, Nusjurō can see for himself. That ability is indeed very strong. And also dangerous. I don't know if this is a coincidence or destiny. About father. That is, the dragon eats the fruit of the rain god and the child is Luffy, eating the devil fruit, a mythical Zoan sun god. According to Sangoros, when dragon is serious about wearing account of his devil fruit's power. So, that ability can have a destructive power equivalent to the power of Gura Gura no Mi or Magu Magu no Mi, as we know. Shirohige's earthquake power. What is now belongs to Kurohige. That's very destructive because it can easily destroy the surrounding area. Similarly, with the power of Akano's Magu Magu no Mi, which can cause major damage in the surrounding area. No, supposedly, the power of the dragon storm that is created awakening his devil fruit from the aspect of destructive power can be paired with Gura no Mi and also Magu Magu no Mi. So it turns out, the power of that dragon, not only does it have a wide range, just high flexibility, but it can also have a very destructive impact, if she is serious. Added. He also understands why dragon only uses that ability for a short time. The main purpose of dragon, it's about helping a colleague who is in a difficult situation when fighting to Gorose, in front of the main castle's door, so they've already been helped. Dragon must stop immediately. Awakening is to save energy. Remembering the battle in Mario Jose, indeed, it's still going to be very long. Dragon must be wise in exerting one's energy or power. Besides, creating a storm, it's quite annoying for our colleagues in the dragon team too. Therefore, that technique cannot be used for a long time. If the dragon only fights alone, without any colleagues, her partner in that area, dragon can really seriously fight with all techniques. The awakening that he has. So indeed, dragon is still thinking about the situation, his colleagues there, and also the condition of the servants. Who will he save? Then, dragon and Nusjurō started attacking each other again by using their own unique techniques. Nusjurō is launching a relentless attack. Meanwhile, the dragon is coating its second hand with also hockey. Then, use the technique of consecutive punches. Nusjurō and dragon boxing continued to compete in that place. In another area, Shamrock fight. Fighting against for people from the revolutionary forces. It's still going on. Until now, for people that the leader is facing, that holy knight consists of Sabo, Karasuko Shiro, and one of another powerful ally belonging to the revolutionary forces. There are 4 of them. Continue to launch attacks by using various powerful jutsu. Shamrock also seemed quite difficult to handle. The onslaught of attacks from the enemies. But he can find a solution. Where Shamrock stuck his sword in the ground. Then created lightning large hockey grains that make for people. Directly crashed, as we once discussed. On Hachinosu Island, Shanks also were a technique very similar to this. The redhead stuck the sword in the ground. And then radiated by a huge hockey lightning that made the Kurohige alliances was instantly thrown. But neither Shanks nor Shyamrock have never practiced that jutsu together. They train individually, in different places too. Not even each of them knows if his twin brother mastered the move. In other words, this is the instinct of a twin brother, where they both create jutsu that are very similar. Accidentally. After being hit by the attack, Sabo also said that Shyamrock, this is a real pain in the butt because he has a lot of surprising techniques. Then from that, Sabak again warned his friends not to be careless, even though they were in a superior state, cause Shyamrock can always do something to turn the tide. So it's not an easy thing in the fight against the leader of the Holy Knight. Although the revolutionary forces were superior in numbers, the more it became clear that Shyamrock his strength is at the level of Yonko. No wonder when Garling promoted to a Gorosei, he gave up the position of chieftain wholly to his son, which is Shyamrock, because it does Shyamrock very strong and worthy of occupying that position. Switch to another place. Not far from there, new marine fort will be shown back. The headquarters of the Navy was quiet, because many mariners who served in the outer regions, even 3 admirals, namely Kizaru, Fujitora and Ryokugyu, also not there. Because Kizaru is on a mission to Hachinosu Island, while Fujitora and Ryokugyu was on a mission to Karabari Island. The admiral phase are also mostly is on duty in the outer region. They are also fighting under the Red Line against the allies of the revolutionary forces. Knowing that, certainly made a lot of pirates out there trying to find an opportunity to attack the headquarters of the Navy. Until I went to the front line to fight them all. Even Khan, who have not received permission from Gorosei to join the fight here, Jospun, chose to just go to New Marineford to help Akano over there. The child, even though the pirates who attacked there pretty much, and also strong, but the Navy certainly could have managed to win. Well now, aka Inukan and Sengoku were talking in that place a while ago. When dragons use the awakening technique, from a distance, they can see there's a mysterious storm above. Marijos, Akano also said it looked. It is the ability of the awakening dragon. Akano became even more upset, because he was not involved in combat in Marjosit. Even though Akano is very curious and was interested in fighting the leader, the revolutionary army. There Akano held his hand, and then said that if he had just joined the fight there, then he was sure dragons won't be able to act arbitrarily. Butterfly asks Akaino to take it easy, reminded him that as a marine, no matter how high the position Akainu, he can't interfere in such big trouble if Gorosei does not give permission to act. Khan also confirmed this. So he asked the fleet admiral, it's to just focus on something else. Whatever now, many naval forces who are carrying out missions. I better try to find out how are they and the extent of their respective mission progress. Move to another place. Caribbean island that are still messed up will be shown there. 2 admiral are still fighting against their respective enemies. For Fujitora, he dueled against Mihawk. The fight has been going on for quite a while, where Mihawk is very dominant in that fight. The strongest swordsman has done it several times, using a very powerful technique. One of them is the cutting technique that creates a visual aura that resembles an eagle. Fujitora is also very troublesome when he has to withstand such attacks. Fujitora also spoke on his own, saying that he seems like must start using very risky powerful techniques. In another area, Ryoguchi, in the midst of fighting against many people there is a crocodile. Urajan, the children from the Vin family smoke. Even Niji. We have also brought several new creations of cyborgs, Judge Jan Caesar, to help them. In that place, as Mimin discussed earlier, this cyborg was created to compete. Pacifist creation of Vegapan. They are indeed still not perfect, but at least it can be used in this war. Ryogugyo, he is successfully defeated 2 of the cyborgs. What Niji brought. Even so, the fight is still going on very excitingly, because there are still many other enemies. What he has to face. There are two main factors. What makes Ryugyuyu being very cool and messy? First, in terms of stamina, he has decreased very drastically because he has fought against Mihawk some time ago. Before the fight, it was replaced by Fujitora. No, the crocodile also has the ability of sand, which can dry out the surrounding area. Therefore, it becomes a natural enemy of plant power. Therefore, Ryugyuju, he has to fight very carefully. So the situation has become quite troublesome. Suddenly, from the naval ship that is on the coast of the island, Karabari Denden Musi, the speaker started to make noise. Then, there are reports from the people, the navy that exists in Hachinosu Island, that they are very busy. Because there are many Kurohige alliances who carried out a surprise attack and laid siege. They are from various directions, as we know. That is indeed Kurohige's secret plan, which has been successfully implemented, where he really deliberately positioned himself, most of its allies, near Hachinosu Island. The new one will be called when pirates, Agami and the naval forces there, already exhausted. Kurohige's plan is proven. This is very effective, until the point military forces, even the sea over there, is trying to call for help from the naval forces in other places. Vice Admiral Stainless, who is there, also said that just in this battle on Karabari Island alone, they are having a hard time because of Admiral Fujitora and Ryugyuju. We still can't defeat our enemies, especially Mihawk. It's so hard to be sacrificed, even though it was a while ago. He was once attacked by two admirals at the same time. So, helping the naval forces that are on the island Hachinosu is very unlikely. For now, because the previous announcement was delivered to Denden Music loudspeaker, so it's not just the navy who can hear it, but the enemy side also. I can hear it too. Even those inside the headquarters are saying it. Apparently, there's chaos. It's not just happening at their headquarters, but there are also in the headquarters of other Yonko. Then, Crocodile, who is currently fighting against Ryugyuju, also say Yonko headquarters. Indeed, we are very vulnerable to attacks from outsiders. So it's not surprising if it's in Karabari Island and in Hachinosu Island. There is a big battle going on. Mihawk, who is currently fighting against Fujitora, also responding to that announcement, he spoke to himself, saying, apparently, there's a battle in Hachinosu Island. It has become increasingly chaotic, so he seems like a pirate. Enough for now. Mihawk also said, it's hard. He has to finish the battle on the island immediately, this Karabari, so that he can go to Hachinosu Island. Because indeed, some time ago, a rock star who is also a member of the Akagami pirate crew managed to ask for help from Mihawk through Denden. It's Mushi, but Mihawk is busy fighting right now, so she can't go there yet. No. It turns out Shanks and Mihawk have an agreement, which is why they will help each other. If there is a critical situation, Shanks and Mihawk have indeed been rivals since the past. But those two of them, not like an enemy, except for a friend. So it turns out Shun often tells stories to Mihawk. What are the plans? Including the matter of attacking that Kurohige pirate. So they have indeed already agreed. If the situation becomes more difficult in the future, Mihawk will help Shanks to fight against the pirate Kurohige. Switch to another place. Who is far from there? Zoro and Sanji, who is currently at Elbaf, will get attention again. As I discussed in the previous video, they are currently on a unique branch among the underworld and the world of the sun. There, after defeating many enemies, both the demon giant and the nightmare monster, a new enemy has appeared to obstruct us. Those people. The enemy this time is a demonic giant, but much stronger than before. Because of this one demon, originating from one of them, a strong soldier with a big name in the island, even Sanji will use the Hell technique, memorize in Ifrit Jam mode, to attack that demon giant. But apparently, that demon giant can parry with a sword, the size of it, so he was able to withstand Sanji's attack. After that, it's Zoro's turn to attack with the Toragari technique, but combined with Heiyoshoku Haki. The giant, the devil, once again managed to evade, then attack. After that, it's the turn of the demon giant to launch an attack. So Zoro and Sanji jump to dodge. That giant's strength is indeed very awesome. even before becoming a demonic giant. Basically, he is already far beyond the strength of the soldiers. Generally, a giant, especially now in demon mode, he got a promotion. The power of togetherness, so it's clear that her strength increased drastically. On the other hand, for now, Zoro and Sanji need to save their energy, because the real battle is up there. So they can't get tired. From now on, both of them will start to launch a combined attack. Who, even though has been countered by that demonic giant, but she is still pushed back. Goldberg and Stanzen, who is also watching that fight, cheering happily seeing Zoro and Sanji, can push that demon giant. But it doesn't take long for the giant. The devil is going to attack them again. So this fight is still going to be exciting. And it's quite intriguing. Approximately, what techniques will Zoro and Sanji use? Remembering the two of them, we have to fight while conserving energy,